once again, we got Drew Bones in the building. Appreciate you coming through.
Straight up.
Okay. So the first thing that I was talking to you about was, you have relative success locally in the music industry here. But I want to know, what do you think personally that does it take for you to now reach a higher level, to say international success?
It's just a bit more marketing and like a better financial setup.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. And okay, so speaking of the financial setup, we were talking off camera, and you were saying that you are in the works with a particular big brand locally that could possibly sponsor your music and give you that push you needed. So, first, I want to know, without saying any names, how did this relationship form?
Well, I guess it's all about positioning.
Okay.
Putting yourself in the right environment to grasp opportunities.
Okay.
Which can make room for your career or like whatever you're trying to do or get in.
Okay. You had mentioned off camera 2 powerful things. You remember what they were?
It's know when to be present and know when to be absent. If you're present and you're supposed to be absent, it's not a good thing, vice versa.
Okay, so what is a time where you feel someone should be absent? An artist should be absent?
I don't know, we're supposed to just go with that gut feeling, and, follow your instincts,
Okay.
That's what I feel of.
Okay. So how has that benefited you by letting that intuition guide you? Because Judah was here a couple of days ago, and he had mentioned intuition being important to him as well. So I'd like to know, what benefits have you seen by following that gut instinct, and was it ever wrong?
To be honest, no, it's not wrong.
Okay. So now off camera again, we were speaking about. Well, I had asked you, what are some practical steps that you would give an artist? Let's say an artist coming up. You already reach a certain level, so you know what it takes to get radio play. You know the type of sound that you have. You develop yourself to a certain point. So, what are some practical steps that you would give an artist coming up for them to possibly get in the position that you're in now, where you have a major deal pending, right? And put themselves in that position to possibly further their career?
You just gotta be consistent with your craft, and you gotta take chances. You gotta get out your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta travel, because if you really ain't traveling and you're only used to one type of environment, you're not gonna really come out your comfort zone. And you don't want to make that extra step, But me personally, I feel like when you're traveling, like you really get to see the world and you meet so much different personalities, and you get to know what people like and what people don't like.
Okay. So, share with me some of the places that you have traveled. Where have you been to gain some exposure internationally?
I've been in New York, I've been in Miami, been a lot of places, bro.
And performing all these places?
No, not performing all. Some is just networking.
Okay.
Some is just building up a fan base. And
so how did you build the fan base? How did you build this fan base when you went to, let's say, the United States?
It's just like I said before, like positioning. I just put myself in a position where I could meet people and introduce myself.
Okay. So you just walk up to them, you say, "Hi, I'm Drew Bones and I make music."
No, not like that.
Was it at a conference? It
could be like, for example, like a party.
Okay.
They're chilling, and like anytime I walk in the room, people always like could feel like this vibe off me, like this.
Okay.
This boy is somebody,
Okay.
They'd be like, "Do you rap? Do you do music?"
So what do you think gives you that vibe You know, what is it that you think people look at when they see you and they say, okay, you must be an artist or somebody, as you say. So, what is it about you that you think gives people that impression?
Uh, I think it's probably my confidence.
Okay.
I'm very confident in myself.
Okay.
And probably my parents. I don't know.
When you say your parents, you mean how you dress?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I dress like a superstar, but I just always carry myself well. Never know who you can meet or.
Okay. So that confidence, I like the fact that you pointed out, and I feel like that's very important for an artist to possess that quality. Now, has there ever been times when you felt like you were wondering why you're doing this, or should you be doing this, or has your confidence always been to the level where you know you should be doing this?
Uh, it has always been to that level. Reason why I'm still doing it. But yeah, bro, it's a lot of times, bro. Like I feel like why even doing music? Like where it's taking me, or like does this even make sense?
Okay.
I mean that's because of my environment, like where we from, the Bahamas.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because over here, like the music industry is like tough, and like I feel like no one takes it serious. And
So
and over here, like you don't really get the support you should be getting for the amount of work you put in and the quality of work you have.
okay.
So it's like sometimes it's discouraging. That's why I pointed out earlier that you have to travel, bro.
Right.
If you stay in here, bro, and you just stuck with this mindset, bro, like it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna happen.
I agree with you, but now what I want to know is now when you hit those points in your career where you start to wonder, maybe a little doubt creeps in, right? What do you do to get yourself out of that kind of slump, to get back motivated, to keep pushing towards your goal?
I mean, it all depends on the situation, on like why I feel it at, or what caused that, but what spiked that up. I mean, but with me, what I do with any situation, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling up, hype or whatever, I just write about it, because in my opinion, I think music is a self-expression art.
Okay.
So I just write how I feel, and I still put it out, whether it's good or bad, and if you can relate to it, then
Okay. So, I mean, what's the general responses that you get from your work?
I never get nothing bad, really, to be honest. I mean, it was just one time, some dude on Twitter was like, I think it's when me and Twin was having a performance or something, and he's like, I only go in there for Twin that Drew nigga can't rap. I mean, but it didn't mean nothing to me. I mean, I feel it good, because it's like people noticing me, they talk about me, you know what I'm saying? So like,
so how you respond to what people would call in these days and times a hater, or someone with an opinion that's not favorable to you?
I just don't pay any mind to it. This teaches on, and when it comes to music, nothing is really a fact. Everything is opinionated, So if that's how you feel, bro, then cool, Because you got, for example, you got people who can relate to Gucci Mane. You got people who can relate to the Drake. You got people who can relate to the Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? So like, teach his own. So
Yeah, that's a true point that you make. And I mean, music is subjective. It is pure opinion based, and it's what you can relate to at the time. So that's very true. You know what I mean? Now, so what I want to ask you about now is image. How important do you believe image is as far as an artist and their success?
Image is very, very important. It's like the initiation of, before people get to know who you are. You know what I'm saying? For example, even as simple as a photo on Instagram, or like a cover for a single or whatever, because if that cover ain't appealing to me, 2 out of 1 I can click that.
Okay.
Because you grab my attention.
Okay.
So like, why are you trying to hear the song? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I wouldn't say my Instagram is the best, but I try to at least keep it to a standard where everything is HD and clean.
Okay. And that's a good point that you made, that you try to keep it to a standard because you are aware of, you know, that appeal, right? Now, I like how you said Instagram, because in this day and time, a lot of faking and frauding goes on Instagram, right? So, what do you think about the persons who are on Instagram and they might be portraying a lifestyle that isn't true to the image that they projected?
I would always tell everybody keep it real, you know. But you know, there's a cliche saying, "Fake it till you make it," you know. So I mean, if they feel like they that close to making it, where they could exaggerate a bit, then I guess that's probably cool. But I think you should always keep it real, because when people see you in real life and you can't portray what you're putting on the ground, you could lose followers, you could lose, like, you know what I'm saying, like people supporting you, you know.
Okay, so that statement, fake it till you make it. Have you ever faked it trying to make it?
Uh, at an early age and doing music, you know, when you're first coming up, you really don't find yourself as an artist, you know, because you're listening to so much different personalities on songs, you know. So until you find yourself as an artist, and then that's when I feel like your music becomes genuine,
Okay.
you know. Because I mean, when you first started, you might just trying to sound cool, you know, to get people to listen to you. You know, oh, I got this, I got that.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, not really so much. You know, because a lot of people they only know me by what they see or what they hear or what they think. But like, a lot of people really don't know me. You know, so anything I say in my songs, it's like I either seeing it, I either experienced it or I done it. You know.
Okay. So, what I want to ask you is, now based on what you said about finding who you are in your music, how did you come to find yourself, Drew Bones, in your music? How did you come to find who you are as an artist?
Uh, I mean, it's just like alongside that comes like with maturity.
Okay.
You know, when you realize, hey, it's me, or you know, like you get tired of people telling you, hey, you sound like this person, hey, you sound like that person. Because I used to get compared to Drake, I guess. I used to get compared to Big Sean, sometimes Party Next Door, sometimes The Weeknd. So I'm like, yo, like, you know, I need to take a minute, let me step back. So I step out of my comfort zone and I just was doing me, and then that was that.
So, did you gain any genuine followers? What was the response when you recognized your own style, stepped into your own style, embraced your own style, own your own style? What was the embrace from the general public after that?
Nothing but good vibes, bro. You know, I even have people telling me like, yo, I don't know whether you rap or you singing, but like, it's dope, bro. Like, you know, like I combined the two in one. You know,
Okay. So, who would you say your audience is? Who would you say that you talk to through your music? That your message affects directly?
All right, I know you want a specific answer for that.
I want your
I
answer.
can I'll give you a general answer for that. Anybody that could relate, man. You know, I mean, but most of my music, I really be talking about experiences. You know, most of the time it's like with girls, or like maybe my friends, or
Okay.
people who switch on me, or you know.
So
Anybody who could relate, bro.
Okay. So with the girls, so you more of a lover boy.
I mean, I ain't be caught here on it, you know, but like I am myself, you know.
I feel you, bro. You know what I mean? You just gotta ask. That's what the people want to know.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So, okay, so the relationships you develop on your journey, you know, in your career, how important have those relationships been, these connections been in the success of Drew Bones to the point that you are now?
Some was bad, some was good, but throughout everything, I'll listen to everything that's good, because with the bad experience, it always taught me a lesson. You know, it taught me not to be so naive, to trust people. Not everybody smiling, they ain't really, you know, everybody who's saying they for you ain't really for you.
Right.
You know, even like the last project I put out, the name of it is Real, meaning realizing everyone ain't loyal.
Right.
So like with that project, it was just me like taking a step back and being like, yo, like wow, like a lot of people really ain't loyal, you know. And these people who will be closest to you sometimes, you know.
Very true. So now, advice to artists coming up who might be looking up to Drew Bones, you know, because like I said, you have relative success. You portray the lifestyle in your videos. I know you said, we were talking off camera, you said one of your songs, foreign, right?
Foreign.
You was within the foreign. You know what I mean? So people who seeing this, and I guess at this point you would be projecting what you would want for the future. But people who seeing this and they wanna follow in your footsteps, what would you advise them to do? And when I say follow in your footsteps, not copy you or copy your style, but achieve a certain level of success for themselves.
Like I said before, you just gotta be consistent and put yourself in the right position to meet people who could help shape you and like push you, you know, in the direction you're trying to go.
So you have any mentors or anyone shaping you at this current moment that's giving you this guidance?
Yeah, most definitely, man. I'm not gonna call any names, but yeah, I do have some mentors I look up to.
Okay, so have you had mentors your entire process as an artist, or have you found mentors periodically as you moved on?
Yeah, I'll say periodically, because in the beginning it was just like a lot of opinions, not really mentors. You know,
Okay.
a lot of people saying how they think this should happen, or how they think this should go, or what they think I should do.
Okay, and what would the mentors say as opposed to just giving you opinions? That makes it different.
It's just first of all, they're very successful,
Okay.
you know, and what they tell me is not really I wouldn't say it's an opinion, but it's more of like an advice.
Okay.
You know, because there's kind of a thin line between an opinion and advice.
And what separates it, based on what you're saying, I'm getting, is the fact that they have already succeeded. You know, success is
Yeah,
relative.
there. I see when people giving you their opinion. Like I have a lot of people in this music game be like, yo, why you doing it this way? Do it this way, or do blah 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 or whatever. But I'm like, bro, like you wouldn't even made it, bro. So why you trying to give me your plan, bro?
Right. Like, if it works so good, why you ain't doing that?
One thing I don't do is live my life based off other people's mistakes.
Okay.
You know, I'm the type of person I can take that risk myself. I can take that jump.
Okay.
You know.
All right, I respect that.
It's definite, bro.
All right, so you're dropping a lot of wisdom, maybe off camera.
Yeah, it's definite.
You know what I mean? But hopefully, as your career develops, you can have another interview, because that's the whole purpose of this, to keep it as a continuous conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, as your career develops, we'll have another conversation, see how you progress again. But before we sign out, do you have anything you want to promote? Anyone you want to shout out?
Shout out all the artists I work with out there. You know, it's a lot of people I know. So I don't want nobody be thin skin or catching feelings. But people I do say, who I do see on the daily, you know, I have to shout out. So like shout out Twindom, shout out Judah, shout out Swaby, shout out Smiley from Lifestyles. Y'all gonna go get some wings. Shout out Ducky, Footy. You know what I'm saying? The old HG boys, Miguel. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a lot of people, bro. You know, shout out RXF. You know, my niggas too. Yeah, and in terms of promoting, I got a new tape on the way. It's called Deja Vu. It's not a release date as yet. I'll keep y'all posted on that. Go on YouTube, check out the video for it. You know, just type in Drew 242. Pop up. Same thing with SoundCloud. Check out my most recent project I did was Real. So check that out. You know, stay tuned to more Drew.
One more thing, let them know where they can find you on the gram and elsewhere.
For my social media, my Twitter is Drew242, my Instagram Drew242, my Snapchat is Drew Bones _UMP. So that's DRU BONES _UMP. And my Facebook is Drew Bones.
Alright, Drew Bones, thank you for coming through, bro.
Straight up.